Hi, I'm Susan Berkley from GreatVoice.com with this week's Inside Voiceover Video blog, training blog. And this week we're going to talk about a question that a lot of people have on their mind, and that's about accents and dialects. You see, there really is something called standard American speech. Now, it's the kind of like the way people speak in Nebraska, where we can tell you're American, but we don't really know what part of the country you're from. And I have a secret for you. When my voiceover career started to take off, I went through about a year's worth of diction training with a speech coach just to make sure that my speech was standard because I had a little bit of a New York accent. Well, I'm from New York. What do you expect? So you're from somewhere and you might have a regional accent as well. Some parts of the United States, the accent is quite strong, like the South or Texas, and parts of the Midwest as well. And does this affect your voiceover career? Well, kind of. If you've got a really strong regional accent, what's going to happen when people listen to you is they're going to say, hey, I can't use that person because when I put them on a spot, it's going to give preconceptions. Sadly, for example, a New York accent makes a person sound kind of blue collar, kind of tough. And, every place has some preconceptions with the regional accent. So I think if you're really serious about voiceover and you do speak a regional dialect or accent, you should work on it. You should at least know how to produce the sounds of standard American speech if you need them, if they direct you. And then among your friends when you're back home, speak however you want. But it really is part, I think, of being professional. And the good news is that the standards are less than they were maybe 50 years ago when actors had to train and everybody had this very proper sounding English. So it's a lot more relaxed than that, but I do think that if you have a regionalism, you should work with a dialect coach to reduce it. Can't find somebody, go to the local college or university, talk to the drama department. They'll be able to help you out. Otherwise, a speech pathologist might also be able to help. So that's my contribution for this week's Inside Voiceover video training blog. I'll be back next week with more.